and go.
This is Jill Yates, the seller of our new listing at the Ocean Club in Fort Lauderdale. It's been I've been in the business 16 years and never had an opportunity to sit down with a seller and talk about the necessity of staging their home to maximize the value of their property. And I appreciate your time and your effort. We started the process by meeting several days prior to taking professional photography and spent about 2.5 hours going from room to room on recommendations.
I really appreciated the time that you spent with me on the recommendations. Coming down here, I know that my home is something that I like, but I also knew that it needed some work in order to get ready for the market. And I don't have an objective eye, and you do. As a professional, you do this every day, and I see this relationship as a team effort. And my job is to do my part as a seller in order to give you something that you can market comfortably and feel like you can let somebody in and not have to answer questions to tell somebody to look around the mess or the personality.
Okay, Jill, so why don't we tell the folks some of the things that we did, addressing probably the two most critical barriers, which is clutter and organization of a home getting ready for sale.
Well, the first thing you did is we went through and you told me, well, these large items need to go. If you really want to open this up and remove the identity, remove your identity from the home. You don't want it to be masculine, you don't want it to be feminine, you want it to be open to anyone who wants to move in, and that was very helpful. So we picked the pieces that needed to go, and I got them out of here. I rented a warehouse for them to stay in. Some things we donated, and then we gathered up all of the items on every countertop, on cabinets and things, and removed those and left a few select pieces for you to decide what looked best for pops of color.
Thank you. And with the rearrangement of the furniture, I think we both took away from this a more effective picture of what the ultimate buyer would understand looking at the property. Would you agree?
Oh, I agree. I loved my home the way it was. One example is the chalkboard that was in the kitchen. My kids, they painted the black paint, they had these beautiful drawings on it. To me, it was a piece of art, but no one else is going to understand that. So letting me know that I needed to prime it and paint it and just present something clean for someone was important, along with making sure that I didn't have a million cords hanging out, that I didn't have clocks sitting on counters so I can remember the time, just trying to clear things for you to be able to present the bones of my home, but still have it look livable.
And this was effectively done when we turned to professional photography. Many realtors very commonly use their cell phones to snap off photos. It's imperative in today's marketplace to have professional still photography to present a property. 92% of consumers start their research on the internet, so when they're looking at properties at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, they're click happy. There was a recent article in the Wall Street Journal that said you've got 20 seconds to fall in love, and it was talking about the quality of photos. So if your property is not presented in a manner of maximizing the allowed photos, which is 35 in our case, it dampers its ability to sell.
One of the things that you pointed out to me is we had a lot in our closets. One of the reasons I came to you is your pictures looked nice. They looked clean, they looked clear. It was quality work that was obviously done by a professional, but it wasn't just a professional photographing someone's junk. It was a professional photographing a space that someone could see themselves moving into. Many of the pictures I looked at, I'd see cords, I'd see clutter, and all kinds of things on the counters, and all the beauty creams and the cleaning agents. And reality is that's not what I want to think about. I want to think of a new, fresh, clean home that is open and ready for me and my stuff. And it was a little hard initially to, get past but this is my stuff. I had monkeys I have these little monkeys that I adore, but it really looks nice. I would buy my house, but it's for sale. And that's the goal, is to get the best opportunity to catch somebody's eye who's looking for a property such as mine.
I think what's going to be enlightening to our audience is the before and after still shots. The photographs that were taken by an iPhone, as most realtors would do, and then reflected to show the enhancement of professional photography, which ultimately will sell your property in the shortest period of time for the highest amount of money, I'm most confident.
I'm very pleased with the work that we've done. I appreciate your willingness to work and make this a team effort. And you took that extra time with me. I'm not from Florida. I live in Cincinnati, so I flew in specifically for the purpose of getting my home market ready. And you took some time, you walked through, you helped me understand what was best. And I think listening to you, this is your market. You're a professional. This is what you do every day. And you know what sells, and that's helpful to me as a buyer.
Well, Jill, what's also important and helpful to me as a real estate broker is the team effort that was truly displayed by you, the seller, you and your husband Dean. I have, over 16 years, had very few people roll up their sleeves and get as involved in their property, because there are people that don't go through this process are leaving thousands and thousands of dollars on the table. And I congratulate you, and I'm sure that we're going to get your property sold very quickly.
Yes, time is money.
Thank
Days
you.
on market matter. Thank you. I am looking forward to this.
Me too.
We are going to sell this
Yes,
thing.
we are.
Cut.
Are we done?
We're done.
Nailed
How
it.
long do you think that took?